What's up, you guys? It's your girl Naya, aka Tiny Dreams, and welcome back to my channel.
This is the intro, I know you love it. This is the intro, I know it's knocking, and it's knocking through them speakers. And that
Y'all, I have been gone for the past 3 weeks. Since I left you guys hanging, I figured why not give you a little life update. These past 2 weeks have been quite the roller coaster for me. One thing was just happening after the next, and it was overwhelming, and I just did not find or have the motivation to come on YouTube and fake energy that just wasn't there. I feel like I can't fake energy for the sake of myself. If I'm mad, I'm going to look mad. If I try to pretend to be happy, people will see right through it. And I just figured, what's the point of coming on this camera pretending like I'm happy when really I'm not? I honestly did not want to film today, but my boyfriend was like, you're going to film and talk about what you want to talk about, and then deal what you have to deal with later. And so that motivated me a whole lot to come up on here and talk about what I wanted to talk about. I wrote down the things that I want to talk about because I don't want to be rambling, and I feel like I'm rambling now, so I'm just gonna hop straight into it. Throughout these past 2 weeks, people have shown me who they truly are. I was beginning to see people for their true colors. I'm not gonna lie. It's hard for me at first to see people for who they truly are because I have this expectation for some reason that people are like me and have a big heart. For a person like me, that's not easy because people take advantage of people with big hearts. I feel like it's hard for me to see that in people at first because I just have this expectation that they're not evil, they're not bad. You're nice, you're kind, you have a big heart, so they do too. Honestly, that's the wrong way to think, but I'm slowly learning that I can't think like that anymore. I have to really just see people for who they truly are. Believe them the first time because first impressions are everything. I knew 2020 was going to be a year of mystery for some reason because once that ball dropped for 2020, I was like, I don't know what to expect this year, but I know this year is going to be a year where I'm going to be challenged. I'm going to be forced to get out of my comfort zone. I have to not be comfortable with being comfortable because then there's no room for elevation, and I won't elevate. I won't grow into the person I'm supposed to become. So I knew 2020 was going to be something. I don't know. 2020 is the year for 2020 vision, even if you don't have it, because I don't have 2020 vision, but 2020 is definitely showing me that I have to pay attention. I have to see through my problems. I can't let my problems see through me because then they're just going to consume me and eat me alive. And I feel like that's what was happening over these past 2 weeks. For those of you who do not know, I am adopted. I'm not going to get into details. I'm not going to speak on the topic. Basically, my foster mother expressed to my sisters and I that we were dead to her because she had to do something, was too afraid to do it, and as a result took that out on us and said that we were dead to her. And when I tell you guys I broke down crying, why? I don't know why. Like I said, I have a big heart. I have this high expectation for everyone around me to be like me, to have that big heart, to be as caring as I am, to be as nice and kind as I am, to be as selfless as I am. But then I thought, could I really be mad? I mean, I can count how many times this woman has told me that she loved me on my freaking 10 fingers. And that's not a lot. Okay? I mean, she has said that she loved me, but was it genuine? Was it true? Honestly, probably not. And should I be mad? No. As for my foster father, I feel the same way. You know, I feel like when we tell them that they don't love us, they throw it back at us like, oh, your real parents, your biological parents didn't love you either. Just because they gave us up for adoption does not mean that they don't love us. To do that to your biological child, that takes a lot of strength and courage to do because you're putting them first and you're thinking maybe they can have a better life with someone else than the one that I can give them. But things happen, and that's not the case because these people do not tell us that they love us. They really haven't shown us that they love us. I feel like, yes, they put food in our mouths, clothes on our back, a roof over our head, and I'm grateful for that. Honestly, I am. But at the end of the day, that nurturing love, that genuine, real love, I have not felt that from them. And maybe I thought I did, but thinking back to it now, it just wasn't there. I've been living here for almost 18 years. This does not feel like a home to me. I cannot call this home. I've been here since I was 3 years old. I'm 21 now. You do the math. This doesn't feel like a home to me. This feels like a place where I live. I feel like a resident here. I'm not going to talk about what plans are being put in the works because I don't want to talk about it if the plans aren't set in stone. They are being discussed. My sister and I have discussed some things, but plans aren't set in stone, so I don't want to talk about it because I just want to see what happens. I'll update you guys once the ball gets moving on the plans, but for right now, things are just being discussed and hopefully will be put into effect. I don't know if this is the case, but I do know that I know myself better than anyone else. I feel like I do have depression. I don't know if it's seasonal. I don't know what it is, but I know myself better than anyone else. And so I have not been diagnosed with depression. I have not been evaluated, but like I said, I know myself better than most people. So when it's literally hard for me to get up out of bed, I know something's wrong. When I have no motivation to do anything, even little things, such as eating breakfast or just eating 3 meals a day. Who knows, maybe I have an eating disorder too, but I feel like I am depressed. And it's because of everything that's going on around me. And these past 2 weeks have made it even worse, but not worse to where I'm just laying in bed all day. I still get up and do what I have to do. But believe me when I say it is a struggle, it is a struggle. Because I used to just get up, make my bed, do what I have to do, and just be on top of myself. And now I just feel like I almost lost my job. Back to me having a big heart. Prior to all of this happening, I was having a conversation with my sister, and I told them that me having a big heart is going to be my downfall. And little did I know, I forgot the day, but I know it was at 1:16 p.m. on a Monday. A lady came to my line with counterfeit money. And me being 21 years old, never held a fake $100 bill, never seen a fake $100 bill, used that counterfeit pen. I believe it was dry, but I didn't use it hard enough. And I'm thinking, maybe it's real. But then I have this feeling in the pit of my gut that's telling me that it's not. But she swindled me, you know. She was like, oh, you know, I work at Bloomingdale's or something like that, and we have those at my job too. So I'm thinking, she's a hardworking woman just like me. She earns her money the right way, just like me. She wouldn't do this to me. No, she did. The money was fake. It was 3 fake $100 bills. And that resulted in me getting suspended. I'm working again now, but that was another thing. Like I said, it was just a snowball effect. Like all of these things were happening back to back. I kid you not. Maybe it was a day where, you know, nothing happened, but the way I felt was still carrying on throughout the days, and it was just a big snowball effect. Like literally, the ball just got bigger and bigger, and then when that happened, it just bursted. Like honestly, the ball just popped. I just want people to know that I am not always okay. I am always the one who tries to put the needs of others before her own. I find that helping people with their problems before my own is easier because I don't know how to deal with my problems yet. It's not easy. I feel like I put my problems to the side because I don't know how to go about dealing with them. But when it comes to other people, I have the answers for them. I know what to say, but when it comes to me, maybe I'm just not taking my own advice into consideration. I don't know, but I don't know what I did to deserve any of this. And I'm not saying that life is supposed to be fair. No, life is never fair. It's not going to always be fair, but going back to, like, you know, my foster mom expressing the fact that I would be dead to her for reasons of her wrongdoings, it's just like, it just blew my mind because it's just like, I didn't grow up with my biological mother. Here I am in this family who could give two shits about my sisters and I. What did we do to deserve this? What did we do so bad to deserve all the bullshit that we've been through. That's how I feel. Sorry, I did not mean to cry, but I told you I did not know what to expect, and that just hit me out of nowhere. After the situation with the counterfeit money, I realized that I needed to really think about me and my life and where I want to be. And so the way I was looking at it is, when it comes to my job, I have a schedule and I show up when I'm supposed to. Why should it be any different for YouTube? I should treat this just as much as if it was just as much as I do with my own job. I love doing this. I love doing this because this is what makes me happy. Even though I don't seem happy right now, this is what gives me peace. Over there, not so much. I really have to focus on my dreams and goals outside of the workplace too. I can't keep letting days go by where I'm going to work, coming home, going to sleep, wasting hours of my time where I could have been more productive, you know? So I feel like that also just made me feel down, because there's no excuse as to why I shouldn't have uploaded throughout those 2 weeks. I mean, yeah, I was down. I was unmotivated, but I could have still come on the camera and talked to you guys about what was going on. So yeah, that's that. I realized I had to get closer to God, because back when I was younger, I was very close to God. I put him before everything and everyone. And I've just grown to realize that I have not thanked him enough for all that he's done for me. I know that he does things for a reason. With everything that has been going on and that is going on, I don't know what it's for. I know it's going to make me stronger in the end. Right now, I'm not super comfortable, and that's a good thing, because if I stay in my comfort zone, I will not grow. I will not blossom into the woman that I'm supposed to become. And I don't want to be held back. I don't want to stay within my little bubble. I need to get out there and really push myself and challenge myself, and I feel like that's what's currently happening. I think that's all that I have to say to you guys. I hope that this video is not super boring, but just give me some time to get myself together. I'm not going to disappear for another 2 weeks or 3 weeks, but just give me time. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. This if you want to, of course. And I'll see you in my next video.
Hey, I'm too hot, I got no fever. Hey, okay.